YouTube, what's going on? Welcome to the vlog. It is Sunday morning, 8 o'clock. I am outside the gym getting ready to go hit a high volume pull day. I've only got about 35-40 minutes to get this knocked out because I got to get back to the crib and get ready for church. But just wanted to start this vlog out by saying thank you to you guys for all of the support that you've been giving me and supporting this channel. It has been crazy. Just being able to talk to a lot of you guys and get to know a lot of you through some of my coaching calls, and you know, the amount of work that I've got as far as being able to mix some of your guys' music, and the trust that you guys have in me to be able to work on your music. You know, I started off as an artist, so I understand how precious that, you know, your music is to you, and to send it off to someone that you don't really know takes a good amount of trust. So I appreciate you guys for trusting me with something so precious like that. Again, I just wanted to say thank you guys, and I'm about to get in here. I'm not gonna take the camera. I feel like, I don't know, if you guys like seeing the workout footage, definitely comment below. I know this isn't necessarily a fitness channel, and I feel like I throw workout footage in almost every vlog, so sometimes I try not to. I don't know if you guys even care or not, but definitely comment down below if you dig it or would like to see less workout footage. Either way, I'm cool with it. But yeah, I'm not gonna take you in today. About to go get this knocked out, and then I'll catch you guys next clip. What?
Oh no.
What?
Are those mushrooms? I've seen a lot of articles about dogs eating those mushrooms. Are those mushrooms?
Yep.
Oh no. Dogs die from those. I know you don't act like you care right now, but we need to take those out.
Okay.
Okay.
So what do I need to do?
I don't know. We need to take them out of the ground.
Think
What if they've ate some already?
Babe, you just gotta think positive. It'll be okay.
You have to take them out from the roots, or they're gonna grow back.
These, they're already out. These aren't in the ground. Yeah, these aren't even attached to anything.
Oh, that's great.
All right, we had a good church service, and then just kind of walked around the area where the church is at, called the Plaza, and took some photos. And now just got home, found like these mushrooms in the backyard, and I guess according to Sierra, they're poisonous for dogs. I know nothing about it, but we're gonna try and get those up. And then I'm about to change and get ready. I play in a basketball league on Sundays, and we got our final week. Our tournament is today, so about to go ball out real quick. Back up. Move, Dakota. Will you move? Move.
You missed one.
So I just got home from playing in our league, and we had 2 games. They ended up being back-to-back. We were supposed to play at 1, and if we won, we'd play in the championship at 3. And we won the first game. We only had 6 people today, and we won the first game by 2. The second game, one team didn't show up, and so we ended up playing back-to-back. One of our players had to leave, so we ended up playing with 5. But we got the W. That's the championship. That's the last week of the league. It's been going on for like 2 months now. We had the #1 seed and ended up winning. The dude guarding me had long fingernails, so I got a couple cuts on my face. 1, 2, 3. And it's pretty crazy because the play that happened on wasn't even a foul, I guess. So yeah, I wasn't too happy when that happened. But anyways, I'm getting ready to chug some water, probably eat something, and watch the OKC game. Monday morning. It is now 6:33. I was supposed to have clients at 5, 5:30, and 7. And all three of them, my 5 no-showed. She didn't even hit me up. 5:30, he's having knee issues. My 7 is having like migraine issues. So yeah, Monday morning, I'm just chilling outside the gym. Today's a cardio day for me, and so I'm not lifting today. But yeah, I'm just kind of chilling, and I guess everybody's having a case of the Mondays today.
Oh, there we go. I was like, what's the next word he gonna say? Because then he could line up, and then I feel like it'd be cool to have like a kind of like what you did on that one song we was rapping on. What was it? When I was like, oh, Bruce Wayne, and it went in that follow the way. Yeah, something crazy like that on that I part. What's my fate? Deja vu every day. Please get the fuck on my face. Give me some personal space. Trying to find a way. Won't be a mindless slave. That shit is not a phase. Some people don't get saved. Some people trying to find a way. Mindless slave. Not a phase. A mindless slave, not a phase. Won't be a mindless slave. That shit is not a phase. Some people don't get saved. Some people ain't getting nowhere.
Those dudes are hella talented. It's pretty crazy to hear what they got cooking up over there, for real.
For real.
Between the stuff I've heard from, like the stuff that they send you and the stuff that they send Aaron, it's crazy.
You see how different it is? Yeah. How they switch up like that? I'm like, God, none of my stuff sound like his. None of his stuff. I'm like, bro, how
I don't
is
think
that
they
possible?
they don't have a lane. Like
no.
They just it's like whatever vibe they're on that day, that's how the beat comes out sounding, and then like the very next day it's something completely different.
Something out of this world.
Yeah, it's wild.
Location. Ooh, my bad. All right, I'm bad. My bad. I'm sorry.
Getting camera shy, bro.
Like YouTube. We just be casually making casualties, brainstorming the strategies to defy gravity. Welcome to reality, player. It's a catastrophe. Better practice your alchemy or get lost in the galaxies. Go with the flow. You never know. Go with the flow. How did that sound? I just thought I would switch it.
Yeah, it might be cool. The only part is that face it part. You just have to see how you caught it.
Oh, how to see?
Like, cause you paused, you didn't say face it. You let the ad lib do it, which is cool. It's just you gotta catch it right when it comes back in.
Yeah.
So, let me see.
So we know your location, still lost as a nation. But look at you off guard. Look where we are, not very far from being bizarre. The feeling's new at first, can't look into the future. Your location, still lost as a nation. But look at you off guard. Look where we are, not very far from being bizarre. You know what? The feeling's new at I might do it again. I was trying to figure out like a right tone to say it. I see what you mean. I need to find like another part where I could breathe at, so it could just come in like, you know, a little bit.
It might be. I kind of like you pausing in the lead vocal and letting the ad lib say face it.
For real?
Yeah, I kind of dig that, but you got to come in a little faster.
Your location, still lost as a nation. But look at you off guard.
Like you're gonna have to start. You're gonna have to come in while face it is still being said by the ad lib.
Your location, still lost as a nation. Oh, look at you off guard.
Yeah,
so kind of, okay.
Just finished up my session with Tolan. I'm getting ready to eat. I've got some ground turkey already prepped. I'm gonna make some rice and I'm going to eat that real quick. Then I gotta get back to the gym. I've got a person that I'm going to train at 4:30. It's like 4 o'clock right now. Sierra is gonna meet me at the gym. Then we're going to Nebraska Furniture Mart tonight to look at lenses for her camera. Again, she's shooting a wedding this Saturday, so trying to get her gear right and ready to go for that. She's super nervous, but yeah, we're gonna get it right. Cece is killing the game now. We just went to Nebraska Furniture Mart and Sierra picked up a Sigma 17 to 70, 2.8 to f4, I believe. It's got a macro mode in it. She shoots on the Sony a6000 and it's a crop sensor lens as well, so it should work great together. She tested it out in the store and it worked pretty good. So yeah, we're just kind of walking around the Legends, which is right across the street from Nebraska Furniture Mart, and we're getting ready to test out the lens a little bit. Yo, so I put out a post on my Insta Snap, if that's what you call it, a couple days ago saying that I was going to be doing a Q&A. So yeah, I want to kind of go through some of the questions that I got real quick. I was planning on taking more time on this, but here lately I've been having a lot of people hit me up for sessions. Plus I still have quite a few mixes that I need to get caught up on. So yeah, don't have as much time as I thought I was going to have, but I do want to answer a few of these questions. So let's check out what you guys sent. So the first question I'm gonna read is from my guy Darcy. Shout out to you, bro. You've been watching the channel since like day one. It seems like you always comment, you're always engaged. I appreciate the support, for real. His question is, how did you get your videos out to people when starting out? So what I did to get my videos out there was I looked at, as far as audio engineering goes and mixing, music production, things like that, what are some of the most popular videos that people search for? So I know myself, I always watch a lot of studio tours. I like watching videos on how to become successful as a home studio engineer and things like that. So if you look at my channel, my two most popular videos are my studio tour from last year and my 5 steps to making money in the home studio. So those were some of my first videos, and I think that once people see those videos and then they go into my channel and see that, you know, I've uploaded quite a bit of content, you know, they're able to see, you know, just the overall story of what I'm trying to accomplish and where I started, and they like to follow along. So I think those two videos are the big, I guess, funnel to get people into my channel. I've got another question from Dub Rich, I believe. This question is, what's the best way to sit vocals inside of an MP3 beat? I have a few tutorials on this, but for me, the best way to do so is to use some sort of mid-side EQ or transient designer or something to kind of carve out space in the beat and to be able to sit the vocals in it. You know, a lot of times with the Fab filter, I'll use a mid-side functionality to where I'm pulling out maybe like around 2K, 3K, just depending on the vocal, and that allows me to lower the volume of the vocal, but it still cuts through instead of keeping the vocal at a pretty high volume and it feels kind of disconnected from the beat. So I'll do that. It's kind of tough when you're dealing with an MP3 that's been kind of squashed to death, but yeah, I like to use mid-side EQs or another good plugin is the Center plugin from Waves that allows you to push your high frequencies out to the side if that's where you want them, your low frequencies towards the middle, and then you can mess with those levels as well. So I like to use stuff like that. Another question, and I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, but it says, please tell me what preamp you're using with the Rode NT1A. Regardless of what microphone I'm using, I always use unison preamps that are inside the Apollo Twin, and depending on the vocal, I am using either the Neve 1073 unison, which that's probably 80% of the time, and then the rest of the time I'm using the Universal Audio LA610. I love the Neve. Sometimes if vocals have too much of a piercy mid-range and I just want to smooth it out, I'll use the LA610 because it's a little bit darker and it's just kind of got a more vintage type feel to it, which kind of evens out that piercy mid-range. So yeah, either the Neve unison or LA610 unison. All right, so Razby the One asked me, let's see, it would be nice if you talked about briefly explaining on how and what it takes to make a website, the basics of how to upload services, items, and things of that nature. So my website, and it seems like a lot of people are pretty surprised whenever I tell people this, but I actually made my website through Wix.com. Yeah, I mean, I just picked a template that I liked, and then I kind of just built from there. But using platforms like Wix, WordPress, there's others I can't think of the name of, but it makes it real easy to be able to upload stuff because you almost have like your own cloud. And what I did was, I think I paid like $15 for my domain, and then I pay a monthly fee for my email and maybe another monthly fee for something else. I can't remember, but yeah, it wasn't very expensive, and you know, it maybe takes me 2-3 hours to build a website from start to finish. Probably a little longer when you're first starting out because you have to upload all of your content, but now if I ever switch the look of my website and just switch to a totally different template, I still have all of my content that I've uploaded, so I can easily just transfer it to the new template. But yeah, platforms like Wix, WordPress, things like that really make it easy to be able to build your own website, and definitely, you know, purchase your own domain and just make it look legit, and then find a way to funnel people to your website. Before I had my YouTube channel, I probably had my website for a solid 2 years, and I never ever was contacted through my website until after the YouTube channel started rolling a little bit. So yeah, definitely find a way to get people to funnel through your website. But and you could always look into like Google AdWords and things like that, SEO. I really don't look into all that too much, which I should be, but yeah, I would say it's important to definitely get a website because it's not that difficult to get one. So without it, I just feel like you're not as legitimate. But definitely get a website up, and then find a way to funnel people through your website. So Nelsito_PR, his question is, when do you decide to be a producer full-time? Excuse me for my English, I don't speak it fluently, but I understand clearly. Thanks, Jordan. Keep up the good work. Thank you, bro. So for me, it's funny because one day I was driving to work, and I just remember thinking that there are gonna be dudes who wake up whenever they want. They're gonna play video games all day. They're gonna upload, you know, the recording of them playing their game, and they're probably gonna make double or triple the amount of money in that day than I was going to a place that I hated. So that was the day when I realized, like, okay, I need to get back in music. At this time, I had stopped rapping. I hadn't been messing with music at all, and I was like, I don't want to be an artist, but I love being in the studio. So let me learn, you know, what a mixing engineer does. So that was the day when all of that happened. So from that day to the point where I quit my job, it was almost right at 3 years. The process that it took for me to buy gear, start having sessions, start getting better at my craft, getting more clients, then weeding out clients to get more consistent clients. And yeah, that whole process took 3 years before the time that I decided what I wanted to do to the time where I quit my job. I would say discipline plays a large role in that, because what my schedule for that whole 3 years, Monday through Friday, was I wake up. I had also read at right around that time, I wasn't into working out yet, and right around that time I read that a lot of the most successful people in the world get up early and start their day with a workout. So I started doing that, and it kind of just built discipline throughout the rest of my life. So yeah, throughout those 3 years, Monday through Friday, my schedule was wake up at around 4:30, at the gym by 5, work out. I would get to work between 7:30 and 8, work till 5 or 6, get home, and either go to my home studio or go to the commercial studio where I had access to. And I would be there from whatever time I get there, 6 to 7, until 11 or midnight. And then I'd go home, sleep for 3 or 4 hours, get up, go to the gym. That was my schedule Monday through Friday for 3 years. So that's why it's not difficult for me to keep grinding and sleeping like 4 hours now, because that's been normal for me for the past 3-4 years. So yeah, I would say it takes a lot of discipline, a lot of self-awareness. Not everyone is meant to be their own boss, as hard as that is for me to say, but it's true. If you're not the type of person that can force yourself to get up and grind like it is a 9 to 5, or like it is a sun up to sundown, really, past sundown, sun up to almost sun up. If you're not that type of person that can push yourself to do that when nobody else is here to push you, then you probably shouldn't venture out on your own. But yeah, that's a different story for a different day. But yeah, so it was about a 3-year process from the time that I decided what I wanted to do till the time where I was able to do it full time. Definitely work on your craft, definitely work on getting consistent clientele before you take that leap. All right, so that's gonna wrap up the Q&A. I hope you guys dig this vlog. Yeah, I'm back on my regular upload schedule of Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and definitely give this video a thumbs up if you dig it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. The support, the thumbs up, the subscriptions, they just really help this channel grow, and they really help keep me inspired and me motivated to continue to make the content. So yeah, I appreciate you guys. We're gonna keep moving, and I'm gonna catch you guys in another vlog on Friday. Peace.